Hi, and welcome to your weekly reading and energy update. My name is Angel with Ninth House Collective, and I am going to be talking to my earth signs right now. So that is going to be my Taurus, my Virgo, and my Capricorn friends. And what I do is I pull a general theme for the up and coming week that applies to all of you, and then I dive a little deeper, pulling one for each zodiac sign. And I also look at what energy centers we need to nurture to bring about the highest energy for the week. And then I finish it off with a direct message from an oracle deck for each sign. All right, so jumping into our theme, you guys got the Page of Cups. So pages really bring the message of a need to explore or expand certain parts of ourselves, right? And with the cups, you're being called to look at and expand this week and be open to growth and new awareness around emotional stability, around our relationships, and around creative aspects and endeavors, right? So be open. Be aware of like signs and synchronicities this week, and really just carries the energy of wonder and the beginnings of some really nice energy that will be presented. All right, so to dive deeper for my Taurus friends, you guys got the Temperance card, and this is a major arcana card. So I really want my Tauruses to listen up. Majors are kind of like an exclamation point, right? So now, the Temperance in its upright position and the highest aspects, it really just speaks to being in flow within our relationships. We have really good emotional stability. Things are just going well and in flow and moderate, right? But when it shows up in its inverse position, what it's calling on my Taurus friends to look at is imbalances within our lives, specifically around relationships and around excesses. So it could be relationships with ourselves, but it's about bringing back emotional stability. So excesses, we could be dealing with things like, maybe we've been over partying or not eating well or not exercising, or in relationships, we could be over giving or overtaking and something is out of balance. So it's really just asking you to be open. There is going to be some great energy coming in with the page this week. So really look at where you can gain some awareness around what feels out of line, right? What's imbalanced within our creative cups, being creative endeavors, relationships with ourselves and with others, and what you can do to restore that balance. So I'm going to really tell you guys this week, sacral chakra is really jumping out at me. You got double cups. So sacral chakra corresponds with our emotional well-being. It corresponds with our relationships, creativity, right? So lean into your sacral chakra this week for my Taurus friends. And the message that presented from my healing deck for you guys reads, forgiveness means more to God than sacrifice. Forgive one person today. Open your heart to that person and release unnecessary suffering from the past. Feel the peace that follows from this simple act. Yes, I'm really thinking for a lot of you, this is going to be about a relationship with yourself, being open to treating yourself as well as others, right? How can you take better care of yourself? Where are you being excessive? Where can you bring balance and restore peace within yourself and in your emotional stability and within your relationships this week? All right, and next I'm going to jump on over to my Virgo friends, and you guys also got a major arcana card. So another exclamation point, listen up Virgos, you guys got the Judgment card and also in its inverse position. With the Judgment card, it's about like being called for a rebirth, right? Being called to a higher vision, right? But in its inverse position, it really draws our attention to looking at how we can expand on areas that have to do with like self-doubt or inner critic, right? It speaks to a need to let go of some kind of limiting belief that is holding you back. And we want you to be able to embrace all the opportunities that the Page of Cups is going to bring this week. So really, I want you to be open to surprises. Let go of self-doubt, right? You've got this, Virgos. This is really an invitation with the Judgment card showing up that the universe has something greater in store for you and that it's an encouragement to keep going. So for you guys, your solar plexus, you really need to build up your personal power center. Really build up your confidence. You've got this. So let go of fear and really step into this higher energy that you're being called to. And with your healing deck, my Virgo friends got this. Illness is not a punishment, but a stimulant to life. Illness can be a teacher, companion, or a challenge, but not a punishment. Still, sometimes its message is hard to understand. Ignore the illness and instead look for stimulation in the knowledge that you can heal yourself, right? So yes, again, going back to the earlier messages for my Virgos, illness, it can just be an energy of, doesn't necessarily have to be an actual sickness or an ailment in the physical sense. It can also just be, something that needs adjustment, something that's off, right? So really, again, I think it's driving home that message of letting go of some kind of limiting belief and really stepping into your power, Virgos. You're being called for something higher and you're totally ready for it. Okay, and then finally, I'm going to round out my earth signs with my Capricorn friends. And you guys this week, you got the 8 of Swords, and it showed up in its upright position. And so really this carries the energy, swords are about our thought processes, and this carries the energy about being stuck in a negative thought process, a negative pattern, a negative way of communicating. It's also about communication, swords. So it really kind of has the energy around like a self-sabotaging kind of situation, something that needs transforming, right? You are going to be wanting to embrace the Page of Cups and new opportunities. So to do that from a higher energy and from a more aligned and balanced place, I'm really feeling kind of intuitively that for many of my Capricorns, these false beliefs are going to be based in something that has become like a survival mechanism, something from our earlier life. It could be childhood, it could be 10 years ago, wherever that resonates for you. There is a need for expansion, right? Around emotional stability, and with the Page of Cups, emotions, and about getting our mind and our throat chakra, the way that we communicate in our minds, on a healthier path. Really lean into gratitude and really look at all the things you have, because where you are right now, you're operating off of almost like a survival mechanism that isn't accurate and needs transformation. So that's what I'm feeling for you guys this week. So I am really going to say for you guys, root chakra, just to ground and feel safe and secure. And I'm also going to say your third eye and your throat chakra. Really time to sit and unwind this. What is this for you that is holding you back? Where does it stem from? How can you cut that cord and really step into a higher thought process and a higher way of speaking and thinking about yourself, is what I'm getting from this card. And with the healing deck, you guys got this message. May your heart sing and your soul rejoice. Experience the wonder of life. Celebrate all that is good and blessed about your life, realizing that gratitude is a powerful remedy. Appreciating your blessings increases the vitality of your life force. Yes, lean into all the good things. Get out of that negative thought process. Really start leaning into changing the thought process, freeing yourself from this really kind of imposed restriction, so that you can be open to more aligned relationships, so that you can be open to creative endeavors and new experiences. All right, guys, that's what I have for my earth signs this week. Have a great week moving forward, and I look forward to connecting with you next Monday. Take care, guys.